Today in The Sims 4, we are going to be reviewing the new expansion pack, Businesses and Hobbies, or as I still like to call it, hobbies that I turned into a business. Of course, we're going to be checking out CAS, we're going to be checking out Build Buy mode, we're going to take a look at the world and maybe start in some gameplay. So sit back, relax, and let's jump into it. But before we jump into the review, I just want to tell you about today's sponsor, and that is Instant Gaming. Now, you may or may not know, but Instant Gaming have a bestsellers section that cover a variety of platforms and a variety of apps. And as you can see, it's not necessarily just games. PlayStation, some of the bestsellers are even their gift cards. And just to give you an idea of bestsellers across different apps, here we have the Steam app, and as you can see, there are quite a few games that are actually considered bestsellers on the Instant Gaming website. So use the link in the description box below to bring you over to Instant Gaming. Check out the best-selling games on your preferred platform or app. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it. So here we have Riri. This is the version from the Life and Death expansion pack review that I made. Let's just take everything off. First of all, I am going to change her eyes back. I think they were green. Were they green? I can't exactly remember. I'm going to make them green this time. But let's take a look at all the hairs that we got. So there's this one, quite a shabby look going on. Now, if you know or don't know, obviously the world Nordhaven, I will double check that, but it is kind of Scandinavian, or it's based on Scandinavian cities. So trying to keep that in mind when I look at these. Oh, okay. That is different, although it's very much given me Rey Skywalker, if I'm completely honest. Oh, I like that. Then we have just a short crop one. We have another short one. What's this one? Oh, this is pretty. I do like that, and I'm assuming if you change the hair color, yeah, the band will change itself. We also have just another sort of low bun style. I like the look at this. I like that they've gone with a bit of a, what was it, 1920s style hair. I'll see if I can find it and throw it up on screen for you. But then we also have this one. I like it. It's not my favorite. And again, just a more plain version of the lower bun. This one as well. This is nice. I think it was Life and Death. Kind of came out with one that was just a little bit longer in the back. So very similar to that one. And this one, I would say, is more masculine hair. But that's just my opinion. That is not obviously what everybody is going to think. The more messy crop style I like, and then some with the highlights. I think what we'll do is we will go for this one. I really like this one. But let's take a look at the, let me just pick up the packs. So for Business and Hobbies, let me take off the trousers. I do apologise. She's going to be in her undies for a little while. Oh, I like this top. Again, it's very Life and Death. This one, obviously, you could use as a worker. We've got this one, a coat. Okay, so quite different cozy sort of style. I like this jacket. Cozy, different sort of styles that are going on. Okay. Quite a messy style looking one. I'm assuming if we change the swatches. No, it's still the same, but that's fine. Okay, very kind of Life and Death. This is very Love Struck. This is giving me Love Struck vibes going on here. And then quite a closed jacket. But I think what we'll do, we'll give her this one. And obviously it does come in a different range of swatches. I think most of them do as well, do come in a different range of swatches. I'm just mainly going to go over the general clothes and basic swatches that we have. But as you can see, quite a few different swatches that we have going on. Very sort of Scandi looking, if you like. But I do like this one, and the swatches aren't too bad. We've got some darker ones and then some more playful ones. Okay, bottoms. Okay, again, Life and Death style. Oh, the very baggy. This is giving me kind of 90s, 2000 vibes. Definitely this. This is definitely something that I would have worn. We have a short skirt with Okay, it seems like they're almost trying to do like high school years did, in that some of the fashion they're trying to give it very much a late 90s, early 2000s style, like pop star style. Okay, I don't quite understand this, but it looks good. I like these. And again, quite a different variety of swatches that they come in. Very bright, bold patterns that you can see. And then obviously some plainer, darker swatches. So there's quite a vast difference between the two. Like I said, we seem to have a lot of darker swatches and then a lot of brighter, lighter swatches. But I quite like these ones. We'll just stick with that for now. Although actually I think we're gonna have to go with something like this. But this here, the underwear, as I would call it, is a very 90s, late 90s, early 2000s thing. Let's just check out. Ooh, oh, these look good. These do look good. We've got some boots. Let me just get a lighter swatch so we can see what is going on with them. Again, some ankle boots. We've got some flip-flops or sliders, as you might call them, and then some tie-up sandals, as I would call it. What do we have for full? Okay, so it's more, although that I suppose you could, oh, this looks really comfy. This I would maybe not necessarily the cardi, but definitely oh no, this is very chic, I suppose, if you like. Let's just give it a lighter colour. Oh, this looks comfy. This would be something I wear. I like this. And I'm not just going on, oh, I like this because it's something I wear. If I like it, I genuinely like it. Like this, I like the idea of, but very much not necessarily something that I would wear. Oh, frilly. I'm not the most frilly person, but oh, it's the tweed, what I would call tweed look. We then have a full robed, I don't even know what you would outfit. We just have a full robed outfit. And then stuff that you can work in. I like these. I mean, this is good. And again, seeing it in the plain, that's not too bad. It's very almost cottage style, if you like. It reminds me of a dressing gown. I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie. What style looks do we have? We have the It Girl. It's very Paris. Very chic. Favorite. Okay, I like that. And then that's about it with that one. Let's take a look what it would be like if she was male. If Riri was Ron Ron. Ron Ron. Okay. Okay. Very different from, I like the tucked in style, very different from what female Sims get, thankfully. I think this is something that was similar. Oh, I like this. This is good. But yeah, very different from what females get, which is actually quite nice to see. Obviously, this is the same one, but they have a few more of their own. This is definitely something for the males. But yeah, definitely a lot more for their own gender. I'm trying to find the words. But yeah, for themselves, if you like, they haven't just rehashed a load of the female clothing to fit it on the men. I like the shirt. The shirt is very, again, it's very Love Struck. This is definitely one from, women's. This is nice. I like the jacket. The top, very plain, but very simple yet effective is probably what I'll say. And then we do have a hoodie here as well. Do we have it in different swatches? We do. Oh, and it's the double zip. Okay. What do we have for trousers? I know obviously there's a lot of accessories as well, but I'm mainly focusing on the clothing at this present moment in time. Same sort of trousers. Yep, definitely. I don't think we saw those ones. Let me just take the top off. I don't think we saw those ones in the female category. These ones, I like that they are bringing a lot more of male Sims own category, or they're expanding a lot more on the males category. Yes, I like what they're doing with the men's stuff. I don't think there's there's these shoes. Is there anything else? This is the only thing that seems to have come up. Oh no, here we go. I mean, It suits him. I think there isn't really a lot of difference bar these shoes, which is fair enough. And again, styled looks for men. I mean, that's not bad, but that's it. Full body, what do we have for full body? Pretty much the same sort of thing, all apart from the hood is up. Do the eyes look weird? Do you remember when the grunge, what was it, the grunge kit came out and the eyes just looked absolutely weird when you put the hooded item on them? But yeah, pretty much the same sort of thing. Obviously, apart from this suit, I don't think women have. But I like it. I like what they're doing. I like that they are branching out a lot more with them. Same hair. Yep, same sort of hair again. Not as many as the adults, but for kids, pretty much the same sort of thing. If we go in and have a look at the tops, we've got this jumper, same sort of thing. Trousers. We've only got shorts. Why have we only got shorts? What about if we looked at formal? Nothing. Shorts, swimwear. I haven't looked at swimwear for women, but I will make over Riri, so I will give you a full overview of what each category looks like. And then shoes, business and hobbies shoes. There's no shoes for kids. Do we have any accessories? No accessories for kids. And then let's take a look very quickly at toddlers. Do we have, right, tops, business and hobbies? Nope, 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 and nope. Full body, not necessarily cold weather, but let's have a look to see very, very quickly for business and hobbies. Oh, we do. Okay, so we have this pretty little dress, and then we have, oh, the dinosaurs. Oh, and it does come in different sort of styles. There are doggies on this one, and then we have a plain version. Any bottoms? Nope. Obviously, there's no accessories, and shoes, there isn't anything. Let's take a look at the hair. No hair results, okay? And I would assume that with infants as well, there isn't really going to be a lot for them. Oh, we have, oh, the raccoon, okay? And we have a simple, what I would call romper suit. It isn't, it's dungarees, but I don't know why my brain went to romper suit. Any bottoms? Nope. Any shoes? No. What about hairstyles? No. None at all. Just checking to be on the safe side. No. Okay. Let's pop you back into an adult. Whoa. What? What happened to you? I will give her a makeover in a minute. So we should have some new traits. So we have the idealist trait. These Sims hold high moral standards and strive for a better world guided by their values and principles. They are committed to doing what they believe is right, even when it's challenging, which obviously conflicts with shady, which is also the new trait that we had. So shady, these Sims excel at exploiting situations and bending rules for personal gain, often without regard for conventional ethics or fairness. They thrive in mischievous activities and can influence others to adopt their way of living. Do we have a new aspiration? We do. The master mentor. This sim wants to learn from talented mentors and pass that knowledge on to others, which obviously, as you saw towards the end of the gameplay video, you could see that there was a sim helping another sim cook, and they were literally took it out like wisps, if you like, and passed it on to another sim, which then obviously, if you like, just pop that wisp into their brain and yeah, suddenly gained all knowledge from it. We also have the esteemed entrepreneur. This sim wants to run a small business full of happy customers, either through business practices rooted in idealistic dreams or tricky hustles based on pragmatic schemes. There we go. So I'm going to give Riri here a makeover. Because look at this, what is going on here? But yeah, I'm going to give her a makeover, and I'll give my quick opinion about Cass. So here she is, Riri made over. I've given her the idealist trait along with even generous and erratic. I've also given her the esteemed entrepreneur, which gives her the gregarious trait. This is a very late 90s, early 2000s to me. This is what it is screaming at me. There are Oh, well, actually, to be fair, there's no makeup for it, and the only kind of accessories that you get, if I just take off feminine altogether, the only accessories that you have are the earrings. But that's fine. So she has no makeup on and very little accessories to her. But yeah, here is her everyday wear. Blimey, I cannot talk today. The brain is not braining, clearly. Here is her formal wear. We do have some bracelets. And we also have this, which I will show you a little bit later. I have used it a bit further up, but otherwise there really isn't a lot. There's no nails, there's no rings from what I can tell. Let me just go into, just to make sure this is where other stuff pops up for me. But yeah, this is literally it. Even if I take the formal off, if I take the feminine off, oh, there is a watch. Okay, so there is a watch and there is also this, which kind of reminds me of like the leather band of some sorts. But there we go. So yeah, that is really about it for that. So that's her formal wear. Her athletic wear, as you can see, actually, I think she looks really good. I do think that she looks good in this sort of style. We then have her sleep, which again is pretty much the same as her athletic wear, just in different colours, because there isn't really a lot of range of clothing for sleep. With party, I have given her a full outfit, if you like, not just a top and some bottoms. Her swimwear is base game because there is no swimwear for business and hobbies, even taking off the feminine. The brain is not braining. It really isn't today. Hot weather, I've given her the jumpsuit, if you like, and also this is the other bracelet, arm bracelet. And then we do also have, hang on, hot weather. Oh, this is the men's stuff. That's why I'm like, hang on a minute, why is this showing up? It's the men's stuff, that's why. And then we do have her cold weather, which I do like the look of this in. Again, this is more the men's stuff. Yeah, this is what was in the men's stuff. Okay, so it is for feminine as well. Okay, so scrap what I said earlier. But yeah, this is all meant to be masculine, which, don't get me wrong, I like that there's a few more options for masculine compared to feminine, where it normally is literally a case of, by the way, we have a few things. You might get a top, you might get some trousers. I like that. And it is very much giving me 2000 vibes with some of the items that we can choose to wear, or can choose for our Sims to wear even. But we're going to take a look at the world now and check out build buy mode. So here we are, Nordhaven. And I love the little animation down here. Hang on, are you going to come back? It's not going to come back now, is it? But look, the little cat, and it knocks off the loaf of bread. It's such a cat move. Okay, first initial look at the world is very small. It's giving me San Sequoia small. So we have, how many districts do we have? Okay, so we just have the two, don't we? So Gimmelvik, take a walk down the historic streets of Gammelvik, and immerse yourself in the culture of Nordhaven's oldest district. Locals here like to take it slow, travel to work on their vintage bikes, and take long strolls by the old canals at night. Oh, I'm sorry, but that sounds so good. It sounds so lovely to me. Check out the central square for its hobby meetups and markets, or visit a lounge for a warm night of music. I like the idea of it. I've got a feeling I am going to like this area more for the look of it rather than actually the gameplay aspects of it. And Iverstad, obviously this clearly is the more industrial side of it. Originally the industrial district of the city, Iverstad has recently turned into a natural settling spot for ambitious and stylish Sims. Many of its old factories have been repurposed as living spaces, and extensive terrains have recently been made available for new developments. Cross the bridge to the central island to check out its hobby meetups and meet the young community of this growing neighbourhood. Just maybe steer clear of that one dark alley. They say a shady character hangs out there at night. Right, that's where we're going. We need to find this shady character. I like that there's a little lighthouse here. You can see it's quite colourful over this side, and obviously it's really quite, is a striking distinction between the two. Okay, so a lot of smaller lots, actually 3 small lots, one built house already and 2 that you can buy for yourself. And then over on the industrial side of things, again, 20 by 20 and a 50 by 40. That seems to be the biggest one. It is a very small world. What we'll do, we'll move here. Yep, go for it. We can see that this side, the world is very colourful. You know, you can tell that it's not the industrial side of things, shall we say, compared to the other side. But there is a lot of set dressing, stage dressing, however you want to call it. And that, in all honesty, is really disappointing. You've kind of gone backwards. Okay, this is going to be the market square, I'm guessing. But you've kind of gone backwards on how big the world is compared with how life and death was. Okay, there was a bit of stage dressing in that, but there wasn't as much as there was in this. And as I said before, it's very small. It definitely gives me San Sequoia vibes. But why don't we go and visit the other side and just check it out? Just see what it's like. Small business venue available. I'm assuming this is going to kind of be a bit like Eco Lifestyle, where you can build up the community and make it look a lot better. That's what it kind of comes across to me as. There is a lot of stage dressing again. Oh, this is disappointing. I genuinely am disappointed by all of this. Yes, there is a bit of difference between the two. You can tell this is the more industrial area. It's almost colourful, but it's a lot more plain to me. You can tell it's very industrial, a lot of blocky areas, a lot of plain colour. And again, a lot of stage dressing. Now, this is one of the areas that you can buy. Very small, and then I believe this is the biggest lot, 50 by 40 it said. I'm not gonna lie, this is disappointing. I know I've said that a lot in like the last 5 minutes. Maybe I was expecting too much after how life and death was, that world. Yes, there were only 3 districts. Yes, they weren't necessarily the biggest one, but there was a lot more difference between them. There were a few more places that you could visit, areas that you could buy. The world for me is definitely disappointing. There is a lot of stage dressing. I mean, can you even come over to this? Can you come over to the lighthouse? Can you even visit the lighthouse? Is that somewhere you can go? No, you can't even go there. So unlike cats and dogs where you could go and visit the lighthouse, you genuinely cannot do it. I don't know, let's check out the map quickly. I just want to see. No, of course it isn't. Just from looking at it, no. Oh no, it could have been so much more. Genuinely could have been so much more. But we've looked at the world, let's go and take a look at build buy mode. So here we are in the buy mode of build buy. I like the items, don't get me wrong. I like what is available, really. I haven't looked at all the swatches just yet. I just wanted to get them all out to have a look. But it feels incomplete. And when I say it feels incomplete, I just feel like there could have been a bit more to it. I just feel like there's not a lot of options available. I know this is more to do with business than with hobbies, if anything, and actually more to do with business than everyday life in The Sims 4. But it just feels very incomplete. We only have like 1 bed, for instance. There are a few selection of, if you like, couches, sofas, love seats. There are a couple of options for what I suppose you could use as a desk or a table. We do also have, I must admit, I like this plant. I like this wall plant. Out of all of it so far, this must be my favorite. I think these are what you can sell. No, this is a shoe rack, a shoe wall shelf, and then a shoe wall cupboard. These, I believe, are what you can sell your items on, along with this here. So if you have like paintings or anything that you want to sell, I believe this one as well. But it just feels Yeah, incomplete is the only way that I can put it. We do have, I like this. This is a more, this I will definitely be replacing the stalls that I have like in my 100 baby challenge house, for instance. They are a lot slimmer, smaller stalls. This over here is a whole item here. You can just about see the outline here, but this is where you'd be doing your, you know, like in the gameplay trailer, there was knitting and things like that. That's a way that you'd be able to teach people your hobby or business, or hobby that you turned into a business. We also have a couple of stalls over here. Let me just turn this one around. So this one is for drink. We have bakery, we have sweets, we have another hot to go stall. Okay, this one, oh no, it's a pottery stall. I thought it was drinks. It looked like it. We do have a couple of bookcases as well, different height bookcases. No, they just go together. They just look different. Yeah, yeah. Can you see what I mean by it feels very incomplete and almost rushed to some extent? You know, you have three of the same bookshelf, but you have a different. So this is considered bric-a-brac. This is stylish. This is, what is it? Leaning? Is that meant to say learning, or is it literally meant to be leaning because the books are leaning even though there's books leaning over here? But it feels a bit padded out, because what they could have done was just made these three into one bookshelf but different swatches. So you'd have these three swatches in one. Just feel like they were trying to pad that out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fireplaces. I like the look of them. We have a little gazebo, or as I like to call them, gazebos, because that's how they're spelt. That's how I just say it. I like the raccoon. I don't know what it is about the stuffies. They're not stuffies. I know they're not stuffies, but they're Benjamin. I like them. We do have a couple of decorative items. We have some candles over here. This is for if you're doing a tattoo shop. I think this is as well. Tattoo scribble set, yes. We also have, I think this is pottery, isn't it? No, paint a cup of coffee. Yeah, so more pottery style. And again, stack of ceramics. There we go. So there are a few things, but it just feels a bit rushed and incomplete. Yeah, rushed and incomplete, I think, is the way that I'm going to put this. We do have our dividers down here, and again, different wall heights, which is fantastic. We also have, I don't think these wasn't it the guitar? Hang on. Yeah, I think this was the other eligible item. But this one, obviously, where you can practice your tattooing skills and display them, I suppose. And then we also have the sweetest treat display case, which was two of the items at least. Genuinely cannot remember the third one. Clearly, it's that memorable. But also, okay, in the gameplay trailer, if you remember, they showed sweets, you know, a candy making machine, and they also showed the idea of a cat cafe. And now I built a bakery for, obviously, I put it out to you guys, what do you want to see me build? And the one that got the most votes was bakery. Now you'd think being able to create a cat cafe, okay, granted, yes, you can use the cats and dogs pack, or you can use base game, or you can use just about anything that you like. And also the fact that you can make candy. Where would you be making candy? In a kitchen? This is all we got for kitchen items. Genuinely, there's no counters, there's no fridges, there's no stoves, there's no cabinets. The only thing that we got that is considered, hang on, did we get a sink? Yeah, which I suppose you would use in the tattoo shop and the pottery. But the only thing that has really been considered for the kitchen is this candy making machine. Again, like I said, okay, granted, if you really wanted to, you could use cats and dogs for the cat cafe. You could use, well, just about anything really, if you really wanted to. You could use any of these with your bakery, with your cat cafes, with your restaurants, you know. But for something that they are advertising that you make, even candy, there's no kitchen stuff. I mean, this is also what I mean by it feels very incomplete. There is no kitchen stuff. Like, I've genuinely just got one of these out to put this on, because it wouldn't go on. This is the other thing as well. granted. It won't go, it's not gonna clip to it, is it? Or it's not even gonna attempt to clip to it. So just getting out a fresh one, just so you can see. It won't fit on this. It won't fit on the trolley. It won't fit on the table. It won't go on this. It won't go on here. It won't go on here. It won't go on the desk. It's not going on the counter or the sales table, because you get fed up with the fact that you don't have any kitchen items, so you just throw it out. Why even sell it? The only way that you can display this to be able to use it is by a kitchen counter. So why would you not at least offer a kitchen counter of some sort? Or is this the whole, we gave you some in a base game update? Is this literally what this is about, that you can then use your new base game updated cabinets to put your candy maker on? You have to have a kitchen counter to use this. Why are there at least a counter? At least give us options of a new counter. This is what I mean by it feels very incomplete. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the new string lights. You can create your own, however you want it to go across the wall. I get that. I like coffee bar that they have. I like that, but it's very incomplete. It is just a little bit disappointing. Again, like the world, it is just a little bit disappointing. Why would you release something that you need a specific item for and not have said specific item? That's what I don't get. So don't get me wrong, I like the items. I like the fact that, you can essentially just build a basic area that when you have a residential side of things, you do have the options for a bed, albeit only one. You do have the options of a bath. You've got a toilet. No, you haven't even got like a normal toilet, but you've got a stall. You can add a stall in if you really wanted to. If you like, you could make like a studio apartment. And at least that way you could have people over at your studio apartment and you'd still be able to go to the loo. The thought was there, but it wasn't very well implemented. But let's move on to the build part of things. Okay, looking at the doors and windows, we do have a bit of variety going on here. We have some quite tall, singular doors happening. We've got double doors happening. I mean, we have a small selection of smaller windows. I had to put up the max height for the taller windows, but I'm happy with the selection that we have. Again, it feels like with the actual buying part of build buy mode, there isn't a massive amount, but yeah, you could build a house with it. You have a door, you have a window, you could at least complete the outside part of it, really. In regards to, well, we do have a few different wallpapers. They're all pretty much the same. They're just a different variation of it. Let me just see what the lighting, there we go. The lighting is just a little bit better. So this is just the standard plain one, if you like. We have one with a bit of a border, which will make, I suppose it will make a bit of a difference to the buildings. And then we have one that's a little bit different sort of saturation to how this one is. We have some new wooden flooring. I do like the look of this wooden flooring. Is it going to be my new favourite? Maybe. I mean, I really love the cats and dogs wooden flooring, and this is fairly similar to it. We do have stenciled grizzle. We also have our sunshine diamonds, which is the tile, and then we do just generally have just some stone concrete as well with some comfy clay brick. Not sure about how I feel about that one, but okay. I mean, it would make for some interesting outside decoration, maybe. We have two new columns, very different from one another. Obviously, this is more your old style, and this is very much the industrial. We do have the spandrel that goes with it. The indie beam, quite basic, if I'm completely honest. We have a different assortment of fences and gates going on. I mean, okay, I like this, but maybe it's because it's got string lighting on it. We do also have Same staircase but different side. So if I just take off I can't, okay. Let me just get rid of that for a second and then I will show you what exactly I mean. So here is for the right side of it, and then we do also have for the left side. So it would be more ideal kind of going up against the side of a building, or if you really wanted to, you could put the two together and make a when I can actually put them together. But you can make like a larger one if you really wanted to. I mean, you can make it really large if you really wanted to, because this will stretch over for as much as you want it to. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but I probably will use it. It will make it a lot easier putting it on the side of houses or the side of rooms as well than it is the normal stairs, because you can put this up against the side if you like, but then you have this big bit here which you can't necessarily, well, you can take it out, but then it would be interesting to see if you can actually do anything underneath this compared to when you just take this part out, and you can't always do a lot underneath it. We then also have some roofing objects going on here. Again, a chimney for outside. This I would class more the industrial side of things, and this one as well, especially with the colours that we have. There's a lot of dark greys, a lot of dark greens, variations of the two. This one is very much the Gamelvik side of things. This will be interesting to work with. I'm wondering if you can use it. Say, for instance, you use it on a roof. Could you then fit it to fit the roof? Or you could. So you could, if you wanted to, try and fit that in to make it a bit of a fancier roof piece. So it would be interesting to work with that and see what you could really kind of come up with, because obviously you can make it bigger and you can make it smaller. Again, it just feels it feels a bit incomplete, but I like what we have. I think I probably will use the flooring. I'll probably use the tile as well. And we do also have this tree. This is literally it for outdoor landscaping. You literally have this tree. There's not really a lot else, which seems really bizarre because, well, I mean, most of this you'll be able to find in debug. Overall, I do like the idea of it. I just don't think it was implemented that well, to be completely honest, which is a shame because I love the Scandinavian sort of style, and I don't know, maybe is this all you guys have? I would hate, like, I'm not even going to ask that question. I retract that question, Your Honour. But I don't feel like it's represented Scandinavian cities that well. I think they've taken the idea of it and tried to really sort of put it in their own way. And again, it hasn't been implemented that well at all. So you may remember the bakery that I built ready to test out gameplay for this. I haven't actually changed, well, I've changed the inside of it, but I didn't want to change the outside too much. With the plan that I have for this build, it will be interesting to see how For Rent is going to work with the new mechanics of the hobbies I turned into a business. And I know it looks very out of place compared to the rest of the world. We are in the industrial area, just so I had enough room to make sure that Riri had her own place over here. This definitely fits a lot more with the vibe of what is going on. I have used, well, apart from over here, let me just show you, because there wasn't any, there's no adjoining rail in the middle of it, so I used this. This is literally just from the Tomarang pack, For Rent pack even. To make it seem as though the curtains were one thing. But otherwise, I have just used items from the new pack. It's a nice little place. I like what I've done with it. I will pop it on the gallery if you want to use it yourself, and I will also pop the bakery on the gallery in time after I've done what I want to do with it. So, gameplay. Yeah, you can like video gaming. That's fine by me. Gameplay. We need to register a small business. Small business name, we're going to call it Sweet Treats. Enter a description. Oh, would help if I could. Really would help. Thank you. All the bakery goods you could desire. And more, maybe. And we can, ooh, okay, these are different. There we go. We're going to go for the bakery. Select preset, cafe, cat cafe. Not quite what I was after. University Commons as well. Okay, so there is a lot that it looks like. Okay, packs. I'm sorry, packs are going to be the backbone of this, isn't it? That answers the question then, really, doesn't it? We're going to say it's a cafe. Drink coffee, eat, read. What else could we do? We're not going to bake. We're not attending lectures. We're going to be friendly though. And we can. No, I think that's going to be about it. You can do your homework. Oh yeah, university, wouldn't it? So there seems to be a lot that you can do. Should we say drink tea as well? Okay. Target customers? Should we just say young adult and adult? Oh, do you know what? Actually, I'm not too fussed by it really. Yeah, everybody. It's somewhere you can come and just hang out. Assigned to one of one lots. Okay. What else can you do with it? Marital status, financial status, blimey, supervised customer. Wow. Okay. No, okay, go away. I don't really need the tips. We'll find it out by ourselves. Entrance fees is disabled. Price modifier, shall we say 100? Can you actually go more? No. Okay. Opening a small business. No. Okay, you have to pay. You have to pay to open your business. Okay, but now we can go into here. Public, residential. We'll say this is residential and we can't change this. Why can we not change this? Okay. But we'll say employees only. Customers cannot enter this area, but employees can. Should we try it with employees only? Obviously, this area is to the public, this area is to the public, that's to the public. And we do have some toilets over here as well. So that should be residential small business suggestions, ticket kiosk and a business sign. Okay, at least it's only suggestions this time. I'm not gonna make people pay to come in. I'm not too worried about that, but you don't have any skills, do you? Okay, yeah, we're gourmet cooking and cooking. Do we have any baking? Can we do some baking? Bake. We just need to get something on the go, and then I'm just gonna pop her skill up, I think, to be fair, maybe to like at least level 5 so we can bake a few things. Oh, who is it? Who are you? Hello, welcome wagon. Who are you? Legitimate and normal, right? Okay, crispin black. So I am just going to pop it up just to level 5, just so we don't burn the place down. Why did I go into there? Do you know what? Nah. Okay, no, I'm not too fussed about that. But where did you go? Riri, where have you gone? Why have you gone in here? Don't ask, I think is the answer to that question even. But why don't we open? Let's open for business. Okay, mentorship responsibilities. No, Sweet Treats is open. Customers will start arriving soon. So are you a customer or are you, oh, okay, you're just our neighbor. Right. Okay, manage employees. No, I'm not going to worry too much about hiring somebody at the moment. Employee uniforms, financial overview, and sell this small business. I just want, no, can you not? Can you not? Right, can we put this, does this automatically, oh, it does. Okay. Can we do some more baking? Do you want to bake a fish pie maybe? And then should we say we'll bake some oatmeal cookies as well. I got this just in case. I didn't know if it was going to actually sell. It's been open for an hour. I hate how she keeps doing this. I might have to change it. Hang on a second. Why are you just standing there staring at it? Oh, okay. Wait, you gained? Okay, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody, somebody help. Okay, I'm just going to grab. Why have I got household inventory? No, let's get rid of these. I don't know why I put them in the inventory, but I tell you what we'll do. We are going to just grab a couple of sinks for now. There we go. Just so she stops keep going into the bathroom to do it. Wait, mastery perk. All of Riri's efforts are coalescing into a mastery perk. Skillful sleep. If Riri continues, she will be able to build skills while sleeping through her skillful sleep projection. Should Riri unlock the skillful sleep perk? Okay. Riri has worked hard for the pursuit of knowledge and her passion has unlocked a skill mastery perk. This will enable her to play with skills in new ways. Elder Sims can also bestow skill mastery perks upon other Sims even. Okay, that is how. Can we stop putting it? Thank you. That would be how you do that then. Okay, Riri has unlocked the Mastery Fuel special touch for family recipes by earning a skill mastery perk. Right. Okay, can we put these in here, please? So Sweet Treats received its first positive customer review. When customers visit, they leave with a positive, neutral, or negative review shown above them in live mode or live mode, however you want to say it. To keep the reviews positive, consider offer a variety of business activities, ensure customers are well tended, repair broken equipment promptly, keep the retail display stocked, provide high quality services and goods, offer occasional pricing discounts, create a pleasant ambience with a tidy, well decorated venue, add music and heat sources for extra coziness, build customer relationships through interactions even outside the small business. It requires hard work, but it will pay off. Okay. Okay, can you stop going home for a minute? So we are going to need to get an espresso machine. We're going to run out of room really, really quickly. And I said tea, didn't I? Ooh, can we just get one of these to make it? Okay, small business settings. I think we'll take off the drink tea. Oh, and I need... Let me just get a bookshelf as well. Let me get one of the new ones that, seem to take up so much room. I tell you what, we'll take this out. Let's get a bookshelf. As you can see, I'm so prepared for this, Let's get the bric-a-brac one. Can you come and clean up, please? Okay, so it seems like the money goes to us. Okay, so can we craft candy? Sour jelly bean, bubblegum swirl lollipop? We can do that. Can you put the books back, please? That would be, that would be nice if you could do that. I tell you what, we're gonna shut shop. Close. So business opening fee, obviously that's the start up the day. Retail sales was only 3. Revenue from services, employee wages, and we got -9 simoleons net profit. So it's good price. Try lowering the prices of services. Customers are very impressed by the high quality services and goods at your business. Where are you going with that? Okay, why are you sad? Oh, from fear of being alone. Oh, calm down, Riri, calm down. Can we get these books away so we can just pop them on there? So if we go into settings, let's say that we put it to +50%. What are you doing? Oh, okay. You're getting something to eat. That's fine. Family recipe potential. This meal turned out really nice, but Riri thinks she can improve it even more. Try to create a family recipe and add some extra flavors to it. Okay, so it seems as though there is quite a lot to this, but it does also seem as though it's going to be the packs that really, if you want to do a cat cafe, you're going to need cats and dogs, obviously. It seems as though the only thing that you can really do in the case of, what are you doing? Oh, you're talking to yourself. In the case of your own shop, just in the hobbies I turned into a business is a candy store, pottery, and tattoo parlor. For everything else that you want to do, you're going to need a pack of some sort by the looks of things. So we'll do one more day, but we'll try skillful sleep. What we'll try doing is maybe getting an employee, give that a go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this, but purely on the basis that it's new. So how long is it going to be before I'm like, okay, this is getting annoying now. and I just want to kind of rage quit from it. Why? Oh, skillful sleep protection. So what are we doing? But this also means you can't skip time. This is great, but you can't just skip time. Can I only hire Sim she knows and she doesn't know anyone yet. Oh, okay. Fine. Do you know what we're gonna do then? We're gonna create a club. You know, maybe I should have let my neighbours in. Friends. Oh my word, I can't type. Friends. Invite only. Let's just you guys. Oh, we're not having biryani. We're not having Judith Ward either. Let's just do that. Oh, okay, yep, coffee. Wait, we know people now. Can we hire employees? Manage employee. Oh, we can. Okay, so you're the one I would rather have. Okay, so cooking is quite high. Gourmet cooking and your charisma. Right. Okay. So congratulations. Let's have a look. So Riri has hired. She's hired Ava Harjo as a new employee at Sweet Treats. Ava will show up for work the next time Sweet Treats is opened, and Riri has successfully created a club. Right. And also, what are our goals even? Sorry. Esteemed entrepreneur. Oh my word, I can't talk today. I genuinely cannot talk. So grow your small business to a hopeful hustle, have 20 customers visit your small business, and acquire a small business perk. Do we have? No, we don't have any perk points yet. Okay, this is our skill tree. Okay, that's fine. But this is annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's great. Yep. And is her skill actually going up? So her skill isn't going up. So what does this do? Experience Sim like Riri can build skills in her sleep. Literally, Riri's projection can use the most skill building objects while she rests. So can we... Okay, it's not actually building up any skills. Her sleep has gone up though. Okay, let's just grab some food. Let's have some breakfast. We're just gonna have eggs and toast for now. Come on in, Riri. But hey, it wasn't actually building any skills. Why was it not building any skills? Go on, have some eggs and toast. This seems a bit bizarre. Hurry up. Come on, because we want to get open. We want to get opened up. We want to get opened up. We want to open shop. Yeah, can't talk. Can't talk today. Genuinely cannot talk. One thing I will also get. Let me just. Where am I looking? Audio. What's this one? Just cafe wall speaker. That'll be fine. And then anything else that we could really think about doing? Okay, no. But why don't we make a few more candies? Let's make some sugar cotton candy, and then we could also bake. Let's have a look. What else could we bake? Whole wheat loaf. We could do that. Oh, Grim, no. Life and death has had its moment, mate. Move on, move on. And I'm wondering, instead of putting it in here where people just take a serving of it, if we put it on here, is it just going to sell the whole thing? That's what I'm quite interested in. Whoa, those are big cotton candies. Let's pop these up here. Shall we? No. But let's open. Let's open for the day. Come on. Make your loaf. No, we're not going to yell at her. Thank you. So what can we do with her? Lead by example. Invite to join cooking. So what? Let's have a look. So manage employees. Fire or manage pay. Employee tasks. Bake. We can get her to, what else could we do? Cook. We can get her to clean. How much can we do that we don't need to worry about anything else? Do tarot readings. No. Make treats. Okay. Riri, what can you do? Actually, no, I'm not going to worry too much about Riri. And then employee uniforms. Assign feminine uniform. Yep, we'll do that. Okay. Are you going to change out of your... You are. There we go. She is in her uniform. We are open for day 2. We have some people. Are you going to be a guest, a customer for us? She's headbanging. Air guitar to metal. Nice. Okay, so she needs some social. Can you stop headbanging for a second, Riri? Can you just sort it out, please? Do you want to talk to your mentor cooking? Discuss gourmet dishes. Bestow empathy. Let's get your social up a little bit as well. Brighten day. We're not seductive dancing. Love struck, go away. You've had your time. What are you doing? Are you meant to be... Are you actually doing something? Dreamers and schemers. Riri has taken the first step on the dreamer path. As she performs different interactions that appeal to or revolt various customers, Sweet Treats will gain either dreamer or schemer alignment. Where are you going with that? Where are you going with that loaf? Where are you going with it? Okay, I'm going to put this loaf over here. As the alignment level progresses, it will affect how different customers feel about the business, as well as how Riri feels about herself. Would you like to let know? Not at this moment in time, thank you. So let's get you changed, okay? Let's get you changed. Change your outfit. It's hot again. No, it's not. It's cool again. So we're just going to get you in your normal everyday outfit. So shall we welcome to the business? We're not going to worry about Ava right now. We're going to welcome to the business. She needs to pee. Ask about her day. Why don't we... No, we won't do anything else right about now. Where did you go with those? Hello? Ava, where did the treats go? Welcome to the business. Oh, guys, can we stop leaving our books all over the place, please? Where did the treats go? Why are there so many books everywhere? I might take books off of the thing. Hello, Valentina. No, my love is not for sale. Can you come and go to the loo? Where are you going, sir? Why are you over here? Excuse... Ignoring. Ignore. Books everywhere. Can we pop this up here? Thank you. Why don't you come and make... After you've done that, do you want to come and make some more... Why don't we make a fruit pie? Why don't we do that? Okay. So it's been open for 2 hours. We have done what? What have we done apart from put books away and bake? Okay, we've had 40 simoleons added. Where are you getting the candy from? Where are you getting it from? Don't be... Oh, well, that's all right then. I thought they were married for a second. Okay, you going to make some more sweet treats? Or are we leaving it like that? Oh, hello from the other side. No, go away. Again, life and death, you've had your moment. Get out of the spotlight. Come on, let's pop that up there as well. Hopeful Hustle. There we go. Okay, so Hopeful Hustle. Riri Small Business has reached the first renown level and is now a Hopeful Hustle. Riri has earned 2 business points to purchase business perks. Her small business will now see an increased base price for entry and hourly fees, as well as allowing more customers to attend. Okay. So Riri has earned her first small business perk point for Sweet Treats. Perk points are earned every time the small business renown level increases even. Spend those hard-earned perk points on useful small business perks. They will bring even various improvements to Sweet Treats, such as a tip jar, being able to sway customers and inspiring others with her business story. Some small business perks also affect the alignment of Sweet Treats. Bess, how about go away? Okay, so business perks. Let's have a look. So we can add a tip jar. Sway to buy an inspiring business story. I think we'll do that. So while the business is open, customers will feel more inclined to apply a digital tip and add a few extra simoleons on any payment made to support Riri's business. Investing further in this perk will make customers even more generous. There we go. We're going to go for that. So do we actually need a thank you, Riri? Do we actually need... Oh, it's a neutral alignment. Okay, and my business value is 450 simoleons. Okay, guys, can you put the books away? Please put the books away. So let's close for the day. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Pricing is still high. So we sold 5 things. Revenue was 17 simoleons. Tip jar and then employee wages. So we still made a loss on it. Okay. So go home. Go home. I don't know why all these are suddenly coming up because we've already achieved this. Can you go home? Are you just going to finish that off first? Now, is this refrigerated? Set price modifier. So why don't we put it at base? Okay. But that is where I'm going to leave it. So, overall, do I like the pack? Yes and no. Do I think it's worth the price that it is being sold for? No. In all honesty, I think if you're going to buy this, buy it on sale. That is my genuinely honest answer. I bought it for a cheaper price and I'm quite glad that I bought it for a cheaper price. And that's not necessarily me saying it just because, I have sponsorship, partnership with Instant Gaming. It is literally a case that I wouldn't buy this at full price. That is my honest opinion. CAS, I like the different styles. Don't get me wrong. I can hear the phone going off in the background. Please shush whoever is trying to message Riri. I like the different styles. Some felt a bit more kind of based around Love Struck and Life and Death. And they seem to kind of do a bit of a throwback to like the 90s feel, if you like, and late 90s, early 2000s with some of the styles that they had. And also the colours were quite contrasting. It was either really dark or really light, I found. But I did like even the fact that there were a few more male cast options, which we don't always get. So yeah, 1 point to Sims Team for that one. With the world is very small. It is very small compared to, again, going back to Life and Death. It is small compared to that. And I think, if you like, we were spoiled with Life and Death. There were quite a bit of options that you had in CAS, quite a few options that you had in Build Buy mode. A new active career, yes. And the world, I do like that world. I prefer Gamovic over Glamovic. Okay, I can't remember the the name of the districts off the top of my head, but I prefer one district compared to the other. But I don't like how the biggest lot is the lot that we're on right now. It's a 50 by 40. Otherwise, they're very small ones and not a lot of them. It genuinely reminds me of San Sequoia. And I don't like that world for that reason. There isn't a lot to it. There's a lot more stage dressing. Like with this world, there's a lot more stage dressing. Yes, it is a pretty world to a certain extent, but I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. With build buy mode, I like the idea that they were going for. There is quite a lot of IKEA feeling to it. Obviously, Nordhaven is based around Scandinavian cities. And it almost feels like they tried to put their own spin on Scandinavian cities, which I didn't like. And no kitchen stuff. Why was, apart from a candy making machine, why was there no kitchen stuff? Why? Can somebody please explain to me why exactly, Riri? Exactly. Why they didn't enable, or why they didn't allow and give us, even, like I said before, whilst I was in Build Buy mode, why did they not just give us a new counter? They didn't even need to give us a large fridge. They could have just given us a small fridge. It felt very incomplete. It felt very rushed. It felt very incomplete. I like the items. I do like the items. Are they items that I'm going to use? Yes. Like CAS, are they items that I'm going to use? Yes. But it fell a bit short in my opinion. Yeah, again, Riri, again, yes. It did feel a bit short in my opinion. Yes, okay, I know. It's meant to be about businesses. It's meant to be about hobbies that you turn into a business. I'm sorry, that is what I'm going to be calling it because it seems a more appropriate title for it. But yes, I know it is mainly around businesses, but there doesn't seem to be a lot even for a business. And this is where the packs come into it again. If you want a cat cafe, you need to have cats and dogs for it. If you want to build a university dorm, you need to Discover University. There you go. Thank you, brain, for once you've done something. Yeah, it answers the question of, is it a case that they're just showing cross compatibility, or is it the packs are going to be carrying this and the packs are going to be carrying this? And that isn't a very good look. To be completely honest, that isn't a good look. Gameplay, I like the structure of it. Obviously, there is a lot more to discover. Well, there is a lot to discover, even. It is definitely a more updated get to work expansion pack system. You can now make your employees interact in different ways with your customers. You can obviously make them do a few more even things, not items, a few more things compared to what you could in the Get to Work pack. It does genuinely feel like a Get to Work refresh pack even. And yes, okay, I only played a couple of days. We checked out a few things, and I think what I will do is probably make a bit of a mini series with this. And if that is something that you would like to see, please let me know down in the comment box below. And I'd love to hear your opinions on this pack. Have you bought the pack? Have you played with it yet? Have you not bought the pack for any reason? Let me know down in the comment box below. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget you can hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Why don't you give that notification bell a little tickle too? Thank you again to Instant Gaming for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.